What's up, YouTube? This your boy ShinoWorld. Go back and you're like about now. What's poppin' though? Today we have a UU battle, and legit, this was a pretty decent UU battle. And legit, I can honestly say I had a great time. It's been a little minute since we had a UU battle, so I hope you guys are excited for this UU battle that I'm about to bring you guys. This is gonna be a little different from my normal pace with my UU battles because I got to gen my own Pokemon for a change. You know, it's been a minute since I actually been able to create my own Pokemon. So now that I create my own Pokemon, I feel like things are gonna go a lot smoother. So without further ado, let's get into the battle. Oh my god, legit, it was an awesome battle. Honestly, it was very close. There were some plays that were made that were a little bit questionable on me. There were some times I feel like I made like some serious mistakes, but I could have worked on, I can improve on those. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get go. So right off the back, I'm gonna lead with my Hydreigon. He's gonna lead with his Norvern. Basically what I'm doing is going for Draco Meteor. Young Tribe was trying to destroy young Norvern because it was just like, yo, I need to get you out of here, because if you honestly stay in too long, or if you become a Pokemon that's gonna be held there all the way to the end of the game, then you know Norvern is usually a late game sweeper or usually a first turn kill knocker out, depending on if you're trying to lead with an offensive wall or if he was just trying to predict me to lead. So basically that's why I led with Hydreigon, because I knew Hydreigon would put in the work. So I went for the second Draco Meteor because I thought the second Draco Meteor would be enough to kill, but it was not. Honestly, I don't know what was going on with that. I thought it was gonna be able to kill, but he lives with like bare minimum HP. You guys are actually looking at the battle from his perspective, because the versus recorder I didn't have, and you know we had the battle, and legit I didn't have the versus recorder at the time, so it was kind of like, you know, I couldn't record it. So I asked him could he give me the code, because I had to go get the versus recorder, because there's like an issue that I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit later on in the update video. If you guys like stick around later tonight, we have that. So basically he's gonna go into Shell Shock. I'm gonna go into Florges because I predict Shell Shockers being a mega, and legit I do not want to get hit by this thing because this thing is very strong, it's very powerful. He's gonna go for Water Pulse. You know, hopefully it didn't do too much damage. Thank God, you know, it didn't like kill me, and one, it didn't confuse me. So that was like two issues I was really worried about, because you know if it kills you and it just comes in like a wrecking ball, that's a very scary situation if you can't deal with it right. So now he's gonna go into this Flareon, which is very scary because this is a Guts Flareon with Toxic Orb. So now it's just like I'm trying to set up a Calm Mind, and I'm thinking to myself, I cannot sit on the field with this thing right here, because this thing is really a threat. This thing can honestly put in a lot of work. So now I have just no choice but to switch out, because legit, honestly, a Flare Blitz hitting on against Hana. Hana is basically Japanese for flower, aka Florges. You know, anything physical that hit it, like a Flare Blitz will destroy it, plus it's like Guts. And I'm thinking like, oh my god. So now we're gonna go into Big Bumba, our Hip Howdown. You know, this is pretty much our wall, our physical tank. You know, it just eats up a lot of physical moves, and I honestly think this thing can, you know, just put in a lot of work. But he's gonna go for Facade, but legit, I didn't honestly think, you know, the Facade would do so much damage. It did a decent amount of damage, and then next turn he's gonna go for Flare Blitz. Now with that being said, you're thinking, you know, since this is a physical Pokemon and you know it eats up physical hits like that, maybe the Flare Blitz wouldn't be as aggressive as it is. But the fact that it's Guts, plus it has a Toxic Orb, and it makes it like a whole different level, you know, it's just like 10 times stronger. So I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, what am I supposed to do? Like, that thing is gonna just wreck me. So right off the back, I'm going for my Stealth Rocks, because you know, honestly, I thought he was gonna go for Side again, and he went for a Flare Blitz, which is very unfortunate. So I got my heads up. That's the main thing. You know, I was a little bit happy about that, because you know, you can't really switch around. You can't switch too much freely, because like if he switches and then back and forth, it's like, you know, there's shit that's gonna fuck him up. So that's kind of decent. And he will go for Side one more time. And that's gonna kill off Big Bumba. I apologize, Big Bumba. You know, you're my big dog. What? Why did I do this to you? What you? Yeah, I killed Big Bumba. But you know, legit, Big Bumba is gonna be redeemed because Son Goku is coming out here. Legit, Son Goku is that nigga. Legit, he's gonna go for a Quick Attack. It did a decent amount of damage. I guess because you know it's like Guts or whatever, but Rock Slide, you know. That's why I didn't send out Beedrill, because I wanted to see if he had Quick Attack, because you know, legit, if the Quick Attack would have hit Beedrill is like hella for real, and it would legit destroy Beedrill, and that would have been a very unfortunate situation. And I'm thinking to myself, why must the good die young? No? Okay, sorry. Shino moment, I guess. So I'm gonna go back into Florges just because Shell Shocker, aka Blastoise, is on the field, which is very surprising that he has Rapid Spin. It's not surprising, but it's surprising, because usually when you see a Mega Blastoise, you know, you see a lot of offensive Mega Blastoise, you know, Water Pulse, you know, Dragon Pulse, Flash Cannon, Dark Pulse, you know, Aurora Spear, depending on what you're trying to run. But you usually see an all-out offensive. Like, this is the first time I actually ran into one that actually used Rapid Spin while being a Mega, so that was a little bit weird. So I'm gonna go set up another Calm Mind, because you know what, he can't do me anything with this Blastoise, and legit, I forgot he had the Salt low-key in the cut. But at the same token, I feel in my gut that like the Salt can't one-shot me. I feel like, you know, it's gonna do a lot of damage, but it's not gonna one-shot me. And legit, you know, that gut feeling, it came to light. So he's gonna follow with the poison jab. That's very unfortunate. The poison jab is gonna do a decent amount of damage, but legit, I get poisoned. Who cares? Like, whoop-de freaking do. But the Moonblast, it comes through. It comes through, and it comes through hot. It comes through powerful, and legit, it does a decent amount of damage to Sulk. And legit, I feel like Sulk lived it because of the sturdy. Like, I wish the sturdy ability wasn't a thing. Like that, it was just like, it's like, why do you get sturdy? It's like you're not a rock. It's like you're like a cube, man. Come on now. Like, what? Let me just pixelate you, and you look like a Minecraft thing on my bobber. Like, Sulk looks like something belong in Minecraft. All them little X's and square shapes and fucking triangles on his body. It's like weird, like Minecraft gone wrong. But legit, we're gonna go into Son Goku because legit Son Goku is legit that nigga. So I'm gonna go for a U-turn because I know he has 1 HP, obviously, and I'm gonna just pull out because it makes no sense for me to leave Son Goku in, knowing that he has this Mega Blastoise still hanging around, and that's gonna be a very big threat and very dangerous Pokemon to deal with. So I kind of gotta, you know, juggle around that. So we're gonna go into Bentrill, the B-Drill, because you know what, we keeps it trill over here. You know how we do. ShinoWorld go back in here like a bono, and if you don't know the motto, that's the nigga yellow. Nah, I'm sorry. But legit, Mega B-Drill comes in, and Mega B-Drill is doing so much work. Mega B-Drill is awesome. So I'm gonna go set up a Protect right now. Protect is gonna be, you know, something that's gonna help me out. But at the same token, the Water Pulse is a thing. But I don't think he knows that B-Drill is like has a little bit of special defense and it can live a special attack and hit at least once. But I guess he went for the Water Pulse because he just wanted to confuse me more than anything. And I feel like he has nothing else that can honestly, you know, be super effective. So he's gonna go for Water Pulse again. I'm gonna switch out after the U-turn, going into Shaman because Grass Patch, you know, Grass Patch is gonna eat that up. Like, look at it, that's eat it up. And legit, he's gonna switch out, but he's gonna switch out into his Rotom. Honestly, I thought he's gonna switch out into Noivern, which would have been great for me because I used Dazzling Gleam, but it's very disappointing because I revealed the Dazzling Gleam and he didn't actually switch out into Noivern. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, you know, how am I supposed to play this now? That's like a bad situation. That's not like a good situation. That's not like a win-win, you know. It's just like a slaughter because he uses Hurricane now, and plus he says not Choice Specs, but it's obviously Choice Specs because it did so much damage. And I'm thinking to myself, why, Lord? Why me, Lord? So now I'm gonna go into Young Tri because Young Tri is like, what you gonna do? So he's gonna go on to Shell Shocker, which is going to be decent for me because now I'm going for Dark Pulse because I knew he was going to switch out. I didn't expect him to stay in because he's like terrified of this Hydreigon, and legit, this Blastoise either carries the Aurora Spear or Dragon Pulse, you know, and legit, it's gone now because the Dark Pulse came in and it got a crit, so that's very good. But the thing is, you know, he's gonna come in back into his Noivern. I'm gonna switch out because I feel like the Dark Pulse is not gonna kill Noivern, and we don't want a Choice Specs Noivern just running them up because it's like hella fast and it's already strong. So we're gonna go into Son Goku. The main reason I named him is because of one of the nine-tail beasts. You know, legit, he was like awesome. He was like named Son Goku, and they look exactly the same to me. It's just like he doesn't have tails, so that's why I named him Son Goku. So now we're going back into Young Tri. Young Tri is gonna use U-turn because I expected him to switch out. That was like the biggest thing right here. I thought he was gonna switch out, so I'm going into B-Drill, and legit, that's my downfall because I thought he was gonna switch out and like he didn't. So that was kind of an over prediction by me. I'm a little upset that I did that because, you know, now he can just freely get off the Dragon Pulse and he can do a lot of damage. But next turn, he's not gonna be so happy. And then the fact that his Choice Specs and the Dragon Pulse live, you know, the B-Drill live the Dragon Pulse. I'm gonna go for Young Poison Jab. Young Poison Jab, Young Poison Jab, and he's gonna go for Dragon Pulse, which is very unfortunate for me. B-Drill, you know, you came in, you did your thing though. You did your thing. You know, you came in, you ate a hit, and you dished out a hit, and you know, you got a hit back. But you guess what? You took out the Noivern because he got poisoned at the same token. So I was thinking to myself, it's like, okay, so I don't really have to waste my Draco Meteors. I can actually do something else. But you know, at the same token, you know, this is the last Pokemon. This 1v1. What can I do? What can I honestly do? And legit, if I wouldn't have switched out and over predicted, you know, expecting him to switch out into his Jolteon, I would probably won if I would use Draco Meteor like right out, a whole lot sooner if anything, because I have Drill Run on the B-Drill and that would have just bodied the Jolteon. So I'm gonna go for Draco Meteor. The first one misses, but the second one is gonna land. That is very decent. I'm glad it hit because legit, that'd have been depressing as hell if it would have missed. I'd have cried. I'd have legit shed a tear for you guys. And legit, young Jolteon hangs on like barely, and he goes for Shadow Ball, which is very unfortunate because This is like, what are you doing? He was just upset. He was like, I wish I would have had Hidden Power Dragon instead of Hidden Power, not Hidden Power Shadow Ball. And I'm thinking to myself, yo, you don't plan for something like this. It just happens. So like, you know, if you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to smash that like button. Stay on the lookout for update video concerning Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke. And with that being said, my name is ShinoWorld. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And with that being said, I'm gonna buzz on out of here because guess what? I'm buzzing all over the swarm. I got some swarm leader activities to tend to. So later, guys.